Ramadan, the month of Ramadan is almost here. We've waited long, we've waited a while for the month of mercy, for the month of mercy, for the month of mercy. Ramadan, the month of mercy.
Ramadan lesson number 17. Wasting during Ramadan. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not love those who are wasteful. But, unfortunately, we do a lot of wasting during Ramadan. In Ramadan, we waste our time, money, food, and energy in many different ways. Sometimes in Ramadan, we cook so much food, yet we can't even finish all of those food. So, that means that every day, we have to throw away our extra food. But we should think about how in some countries, a lot of people are fasting without eating suhoor or iftar. So, we should give donation to them instead of wasting our food. In Prophet Isa, peace be upon him, story, we can see that during the springtime, Bani Israel had a very big special holiday that they celebrated around the month of April, which was called Passover. It was a celebration of the gratefulness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for saving the Bani Israel from the slavery in Egypt hundreds of years ago during Prophet Musa, peace be upon him's time. Usually, Passover was an 8-day celebration where there would be lots of people who would come from different places to Baitul Maqdis in Jerusalem. Prophet Isa, peace be upon him, thought that would be a perfect time to go to the Baitul Maqdis and guide the people about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's laws. According to the historians, Prophet Isa, peace be upon him, entered Jerusalem on a Saturday, which was the first day of the Passover holiday week. He went to the temple and looked around, and he noticed that there were so many priests, and they all made money from the temple for their own high living expenses. The rooms inside the temple were filled with the priests and their people, but there were only a few visitors who were allowed to come inside those rooms, because it was very expensive for the common people. Every single place inside the temple, the visitors would have to spend money. Suppose a poor family wanted to sacrifice a sheep for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. After that family raised their own little sheep, when they would go to the temple with that sheep to sacrifice, the priest would not allow them to sacrifice their own sheep because they would want the people to buy the sheep from the temple. Because of that, only the rich people were welcome inside the temple. The priest and their people acted as if the temple was a marketplace, and it was so bad that inside the temple, the priest used to waste lots of food, even though they knew that just right outside of the temple, there were poor people who were very hungry. Prophet Isa, peace be upon him, became very sad after seeing that situation, because he knew Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hates those who do any type of wasting. Sometimes during Ramadan, we stay in bed for a long time and don't do anything. Sometimes we do that so we won't feel hungry or thirsty throughout the day. However, when we do this, we become very lazy and we waste our valuable time. In fact, we should use our valuable Ramadan time properly by reading the Quran, Hadith, or any Islamic books. During this month, sometimes we even waste our money. For Eid, some of us wants to buy more than one outfit, or we just want to buy very expensive clothes or shoes. Sometimes we might even compare with our friend that if someone has 2 sets of new dresses, we want to buy 3 or more new sets of dresses. Sometimes we are very cheap when it comes to charity or donation. Yet, we are wasting so much money when it comes to Eid preparation. Ramadan is a very special month for us. This month comes only once a year. So, we should be good Muslims and try not to waste our time, food, or money. For more information, we can see Surah Al-An'am, verse 141, Al-Isra, verse 26 and 27, Al-Insan, verse 8, 9, and 10, and finally, Al-Infal, verse 31.
The month of mercy.
Have you ever wanted to make a big difference to help children all over the world? Well, what if we told you that you can make that difference happen right now with our Ramadan fundraiser 2018? We provide everything we create for free and are committed to keeping it that way for millions of Muslims and non-Muslims all over the world. 100% of our operations are crowdfunded from our generous audience. We want to continue our dawah mission, and we can do so with your help. All donations are tax deductible and sadaqah zariyah, which continues to benefit you when you pass away from this world. As Ramadan is the best rewarding month of the year, please join our Ramadan fundraiser 2018. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your generosity, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you the highest reward to you and your family in this world and the hereafter.